This is my KLX 2008 250. So it is EFI. This is largely just going to be a response to JH Motor Club, RideWithWill, as well as old dual sport dude that's been on the channel since we all have the same bikes. I just figured I'd make a short video and give like my rough impressions, as well as if you guys have a couple questions about just how this bike operates and what you guys would recommend in terms of tires and whatnot. So this is, like I said, this is my 2018 KLX 250. It's bone stock. Engine wise, there's nothing that's been done with it. The only mods I've actually really added is the little rack back here. I usually just ride around town. I usually put a basketball back there if it's fine, as well as the TST Industries fender delete. The guys over there hooked it up, shipped it out really fast, and it kind of cleans up the back end of it significantly for me, I think. So it's very much appreciated. The only other mod that I've only had on there, quote unquote mod, is these I actually have these kind of like Ninja 300 frame sliders on here just for a little additional protection. They actually do work. I kind of laid it down on some cardboards, and they do make contact. So and they're actually on both sides of the bike, so just for, I guess, double the protection. So that's pretty much it in terms of mods. Other than that, it's bone stock. I have about 3,800 miles on it, roughly. So I pretty much ride it almost every day, especially with the COVID-19 crisis going on here. And it's been nothing but just reliable. I do my oil change I'm going to be trying to do it every 2,000 miles. I don't know if that's recommended. I just want to get some opinions from you guys on it. Like this is pretty much almost 100%. I'd say it's like an 80-20 street to dirt bike. So most of it is just around town, city cruising. So let me know if 2,000 miles is good or bad. And here's a little bit of the tire wear that's on the bike. These are original tires. Let me know what you guys think about them. I do plan on eventually changing out the tires. So if there's any good street tire, I know Shinko makes one, 705s. If you guys have any experience or have any other recommendations, feel free to let me know. Obviously bone stock exhaust. Well, you can't see her now, but there's a bone stock lid. There's no controllers or whatnot on this bike. I do notice that it does seem to run a little bit lean, as you can tell. There's a little bit of a bluing on the exhaust manifold piping here. So I don't know if there's any solution around that, or if there's anything that could be done about that as well. And then here's a little bit of the front tire actually. So I don't know, it seems like there's uneven tire wear. I don't know if this camera is going to pick it up, especially like on the center knob. So like this bit of uneven tire wear on it. So I did check the pressure. It's right at 21 psi. So I don't think that's a issue, or maybe it's just because I'm riding it on the street too much. So I don't know if that's a safety concern as well. I do realize that, you know, with the uneven tire wear, there will likely be uneven contact on the surface of the road while I'm riding. So that does make me a little worrisome, but just kind of wanted a second opinion on that. Other than that, everything's bone stock. It's I actually do like these mirrors here. They're not bad, at least for my riding. It hasn't caused me any troubles yet, but if they do, what kind of rear view mirrors are recommended? I'm not exactly too sure, but I read a lot of reviews, and everyone's got a different opinion on it as well. But if you guys have any really good recommendations, please let me know. And that's pretty much it for this bike. I mean, it's a 2018 Kawasaki KLX right here. So I appreciate it's been a good riding bike so far, and happy riding, fellas.